We all are. We're all obviously different when it comes to many things. Even when we feel the same, we're different. We could both be extremely happier than ever, specifically today. But you see, even when we're both happy, we don't feel the same. We can both win the lottery right now, $1 million to be specific. And only 2 out of 100 had the chance, and you and I both got it. Let's imagine the scenario together, shall we? You're in extreme debt and you live in a 1-bedroom apartment with your family. The $1 million will change your life, no doubt. But now let's imagine me. Let's say I already have everything. I have a big house, cars, clothes, shoes, even a private jet. Now, you might be asking, then why was I as happy as you are about winning? You were happy about winning because you can finally pay your debts, buy a new house for your family, and many more. I was happy because I was among the 2 out of 100 that won. I can't relate to your happiness of finally getting what you want because I already had what I wanted. And you cannot relate to my happiness because you couldn't care less about victory. You see, what I'm trying to say here is we both won the same amount, the same competition, the same place. But since we have our own feelings, our own desires, our own dreams, which makes us different as a person. Even if we were both broke and really needed that money, it would still be different because I might have went through hell and lost everything, which led to me being broke. So I'd still be happy about winning, but what's the point if I was mentally traumatized that not even $1 million can bring my spark back? It can solve my problems, but it cannot bring my spark back. Meanwhile, you were just born broke and now you're ready to experience the rich life you've always wanted. I'm someone who could never in any way be in one of those boring and casual relationships. Maybe I shouldn't have used the word boring, I'm sorry. Let's stick to normal. I could never be in a normal and casual relationship because I'm different, I guess. I'm someone who romanticizes life to the extreme because you only live once. This might make me sound like an asshole, but I hate seeing people in normal and casual relationships. Okay, we're doing this again. I shouldn't have used the word hate. I'm sorry. Dislike. I dislike seeing people in normal and casual relationships because it makes my heart hurt. I think everyone deserves a romantic and mature relationship with a great person. It's a really beautiful thing. But you know what's more beautiful? Experiencing this romantic, old school, or Disney type of love with a person who is different than you are. I never understood this narrative of being with someone who is like you and understanding. Why do they combine being an understanding person with being alike? I can literally understand every single person. Put me with Ted Bundy in a room where we have a 2-hour conversation and I can bet you that I'll understand him and what he's trying to say. Do I relate to him? No. Does that make me think like a psychopath? Absolutely not. You can be in a relationship with someone who thinks nothing like you and still have a healthy and romantic relationship. the trick to that is be understanding to one another. This makes it more fun. Why would you want to be with someone who is exactly like you, same old, when you can be with someone who introduces you to things you don't like in a better prescriptive? When you're really in love with someone, you'll be willing to literally do anything for them, and there is no ugly in life. Everything is beautiful, from your least favorite food to your least favorite color. We just decide to hate. But when you're in love with someone, then you're in love with everything they're in love with. And by the way, I'm not just talking about things they love. I'm also talking about yourself. Be with someone who can make you fall in love with yourself. That's exactly what I meant. People always say you should just focus on loving yourself, because our society encourages us to fall out of love with everything else. Why not fall in love with things that make you love yourself more? It's way better and beneficial to your soul and to other people's souls. I'm not saying you should depend on others to make you feel loved. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with loving everything. Did you know that even when you're in a relationship where you're both in love with one another, it's different? Because you could both be in love, but there is always someone who's more in love. Now, I could tell you how you can fix this issue or deal with it, but we're all different. I cannot give you advice about someone in general because we all have different mindsets, and this isn't promotion, but send this to them. I think they'll understand better. Why do people brag about being different? The amount of times I've heard people say, I'm just like that, I'm different. I'll tell you why. Because people aren't learning to love. When you want to be different so bad, it means you're not pleased with everyone else around you. You're not impressed, or you're just insecure. It's not really a bad thing. Maybe the environment around you is always negative, but I would still find a way to romanticize it and see the good in it. When you keep on saying that you're different, you're basically saying everyone sucks and I'm the king of the world. Which unfortunately doesn't make you the king of the world, because you cannot be the king of the world. But you can be the king of your own world. All I'm saying is we're all already different in our own beautiful ways. There is no need to force yourself being outstanding, because it's not worth it. Don't try to be different, because you're not doing no one nor yourself a favor. Just be yourself, because you are different. You are just like that. There is no need to prove it to anyone. That's all I have to say today. Thank you for listening to me. I post every week whenever I feel like it, so bear with me. I love you, and take care of yourself for me, please.